architecture. Well, I choose architecture because I think it's a really great career for me because I love to express myself, my ideas, um, by the way of building buildings, for example, houses, public spaces, buildings, streets, and that stuff. I think that's the way I can express to the people how I really feel or what do I really like. And for example, I'm in first semester, but I studied before engineering. I didn't really like engineering because it was too much maths and physics, and I didn't like the way they teach it because you can't express yourself. You're just building machines, and well, I think it's pretty much good for the humanity because we really need machines to build our houses or to build um, streets and stuff. So it's also interesting, but I really like more creative things. Like for example, I really like interiorism or sustainable architecture. I think right now used to make we used to think about our world because it's dying really. And sustainable architecture is an eco architecture. We build with eco blocks. For example, the eco blocks are built by they are made by a process in which you all the trash you have we make it small, then we compress it in a machine and do like blocks. That's why it's called eco blocks. And with those eco blocks we can build an economic house. For example, if some people doesn't have too much money to pay a house, even if it's small, then these eco blocks are most of it the 60% of what a real house costs. And these eco blocks are really good because they don't get destroyed by the rain, and in the lap of the time they're still being good. That's why these eco blocks are really helpful for people that are poor or can't pay a house. Well, I was thinking to study my master's in Germany or probably in Europe. Well, in any part of Europe like Spain, Italy, or well, right now not part of the European Union, but I really like to go to London. For me, architecture is a very impressive career because we are very dedicated. I am a very exactly person, so I like perfection. Um, Sometimes I get really distracted, and sometimes I think architecture is not for me. But I think this career is just like really trying and practicing to do it better and better and better. Because when you start it, you're really bad and you feel really awful. You're like, oh my god, what I'm gonna do. But right now, like in the lap of the time, then you're getting better and you think, well, yeah, this career is for me. And I really hope that this career get me to a great job because I want to work with Zaha Hadid. Okay, Zaha Hadid died 4 months ago, so I was really sad about it. But the company of Zaha Hadid is still being in London, so I want to work with them and build some buildings in Singapore or in Dubai or in lands that they have, like in countries that have um, too much money, because I have very great ideas, but in Mexico we can't do them because our economy is not that high. But when I finish, I want to build some houses here for poor people in lower prices so they can have somewhere to live. Because I think when you study a career, you should make a change in your own country. So even if I don't work here, I want to apport something for Mexico.